2009 gave us the highest grossing film of all time worldwide, Avatar.
Why?
It's a big... Now, come on, this is the history of awesome.
I know.
Not the history of why.
That's another series that we'll do.
Very entertaining
Yeah.
series. There's
No,
no,
you're right.
It's beautiful.
There
It's
is
a
no-
really beautiful movie.
There's no denying that this was a huge cultural event
Yeah,
that happened
right.
in 2009.
There's people have trouble remembering things about Avatar. Like I've talked to people and they're like, I don't think I can quote that movie.
See those
but
characters?
Yeah.
What are their names?
What are their names?
But
I'll wait.
Mr. and Mrs. Navi.
but I think we can. I think we can credit Avatar for. I mean, that was like a super big deal for 3D movies,
Yeah.
and at the
Yeah.
time, like I refused to see a movie in 3D. I was like one of those people who was like, "That's so dumb."
Yeah.
And then I saw Avatar, and I was like, "Wow, that was actually really cool." And then I got.
Maybe that movie, I believe that movie does like actually made every single movie right after that's like, we need to do 3D because if it did this that spectacularly and everyone's paying for it,
Yeah.
absolutely want to do that again.
Well, that was
Yeah.
a good way to get people to pay, $17 for a movie ticket. It was actually the first time I've ever heard movies be called events.
Yeah.
The movie event of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than Star
The
Wars.
don't miss event,
Yeah.
But because Avatar was really like a ride where you didn't move.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of an event
Yeah.
more than it was a movie, and the fact that we can't quote it or
Which is
know,
why now Disney is actually opening.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Avatar Land.
the fact that we don't remember as much about the
Avatar.
story, the fact that we can't remember as much about the story as we remember about the spectacle of going and the buying the ticket and getting the 3D glasses and seeing 3D actually look good for the first time and how
Right.
beautiful that movie was. That's more of an event than a movie, and that's what's important about it.
And I think the reason that people can't really remember the story was, one, because it was mostly like Pocahontas meets Ferngully, but two, because you didn't really have much incentive to watch that at home when it was on Blu-ray.
I was going to say,
Right.
You didn't- unless you had a
Yeah, but
very
remember,
expensive
they
3D
tried to
TV.
sell us 3D TVs.
Yeah, it
It's-
didn't work.
that
Goggles
movie
yeah.
is just like Gravity, where I saw it in theaters. I'm happy I saw it in theaters, but I don't think I can watch it at home and have
Right.
the exact same effect because it's just not on a big screen and, like you said, 3D. I remember, like, right after Avatar came out, that there was a lot of cases, apparently, of people saying they were very depressed because Pandora was in a real place.
Yeah, they
I
wanted to go
remember
back to
that.
Avatown,
Yeah.
and they couldn't. That tree burned down, and they got sad.
Yeah, no, but despite what we may say about the story and not remembering characters, I truthfully believe it's like one of the most beautiful movies ever.
Oh yeah, it's utterly gorgeous.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, Cameron actually wrote an 80-page treatment for in 1994, the same year he released True Lies. And then he wanted to make it right after Titanic and release it in 1999, but then he realized, oh, the technology I need to make this doesn't exist yet. So he had to wait for like 10 years for
That
yeah,
is so
for him to
interesting
even have
that he had
technology.
the insight, though, to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was making all those underwater documentaries.
It's also the first part of a trilogy. So
Apparently.
we'll be
Actually,
returning to Avatown soon.
yeah, I think it's supposed to come next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Next Avatar movie. Yeah.
We'll see.